If you're just getting started in the credit card game, or you're a seasoned credit card veteran looking to do some bonus hunting, then welcome bonuses are going to be an essential tool to help you make some money with your credit cards. This is the first video in a series that I'm starting covering the best credit card sign-up bonuses every single month. And unlike similar videos on this topic, I'm hoping to provide y'all with a wide range of products that you can use no matter where you are in your credit card journey so that everybody can get value from these videos. Also, I should note that these are going to be some very broad overviews of these different credit cards, but if I have made a video in the past covering these credit cards in more detail, I'll link it in the top right over here. And without further ado, these are the best credit card sign-up bonuses going into July of 2022. So let's first start off with some beginner credit cards, all that have no annual fee. Now for this category, all the offers are pretty competitive, sitting around $200 worth of cash back for the welcome bonus. But to start, let's talk about one of the most famous credit cards of 2022, the Citi Custom Cash. The welcome offer on the Citi Custom Cash card is $200 of cash back after spending $750 within the first 3 months of having this card. This value is awarded to you in 20,000 Citi thank you points, and these points can be valued at 2 cents per point if you transfer all these points out to travel partners with a card like the Citi Premier. And if you were to do so, you could value this welcome bonus at $400. The way this card earns is going to be 5% cash back on your top spending category every single month, up to $500 to spend, and then 1% back on everything else. And as you can see here, these categories cover a wide range of spending that you would do on a daily basis. So I've been using this card as a very flexible card in my wallet lately, and it really helps me to get that 5% in categories that my other cards don't cover very well. Now the next two cards I want to talk about in this beginner category are going to be two of Chase's Freedom cards, the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So for the purpose of this video, we'll look at the Chase Freedom Flex's welcome offer, but as you can see here, they both come with the same welcome offer, so just keep that in mind. But as you can see here, the welcome bonus is $200 worth of cash back after spending $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of having the account. In addition to that, if you use a referral link like the one I have linked in the description, you can get 5% back on gas stations for the first year of having this card, up to $6,000 to spend, which is a really nice bonus to have, especially with how high gas prices are right now. And the way that both of these cards earn is that you get 5% back on travel booked through the Chase Ultimate Rewards, 3% back on dining, 3% back on drugstore purchases, and 1% back on all other purchases. A different welcome offer I found for the Chase Freedom Unlimited, if you are a higher spender, is that you can earn an additional 1.5% cash back worth up to $300 in a year. And basically that 1.5% back is up to $20,000 worth of purchases, and that would give you that $300 of cash back if you max out that $20,000 to spend. However, this offer doesn't come with a welcome bonus that offers a spending limit and then you get the $200. This one just gives you that 1.5% extra. So if you're looking for an immediate welcome bonus, then I would just go with one of the other offers. And the main difference between the way that these two cards earn is that the Chase Freedom Flex has 5% rotating quarterly categories on up to $1,500 to spend, and the Chase Freedom Unlimited, on the other hand, gets 1.5% back on everything else outside of those categories we mentioned earlier. And again, these bonuses are awarded as 20,000 Chase UR points or Ultimate Rewards points. And to get the most value out of these, if you were to get a Chase Sapphire card down the line, either the preferred or the reserve, then you can transfer those points to the Sapphire card and then transfer those out to travel partners, and that redemption value would be at least 2 cents per point, meaning that this welcome bonus could be worth $400 if you redeem it correctly. Both these cards are great beginner cards, especially if you want to get started in the Chase ecosystem early, and I've made a video here comparing the two of them so you can see which one's best for you. Now let's talk about some mid to high tier cards that I would consider more general cards that cover some of the highest spend categories for the majority of people. Now for this month, the two cards I would recommend in this category are both going to be Amex cards, and the first one of those is going to be the Amex Gold card. So the public welcome offer on Resi.com is going to be 75,000 membership reward points after you spend $4,000 in the first 6 months of having the card. And on top of that, you're going to get 20% back as a statement credit on any restaurant purchases made within the first year of the card. However, that's only on $250 worth of earnings, which means after you hit about $1,250 worth of spend on restaurants, you would have already maxed out that reward. Just considering the welcome offer of the 75,000 MR points, again, if you were to transfer these points out to travel partners with Amex, you could value those points at least 2 cents per point, and that would make this welcome offer worth about $1,500 of free travel. Now this card does come with a $250 annual fee, which is why I consider it more of a mid to high tier card, but it also does earn 4x back on restaurants worldwide, 4x back on US supermarkets, 3x back on flight purchases, and 1x back on everything else. This card also comes with a ton of credits and insurances, but the main two that actually help effectively lower this annual fee to $10 is going to be this $120 worth of Uber cash and $120 dining credit. Now both of these are awarded to you in $10 per month increments, and they must be used within the month or they just go away. But if you do take advantage of them, then this card basically has no annual fee, which is really nice. Obviously, the Amex Gold card is probably the most popular credit card out there that most people have in their wallets if they're in the credit card game, and it's definitely become a daily driver for me ever since I got it, so it's one that I would highly recommend. I've also made a full breakdown on this card that you can watch after this video here, and I've actually applied for this card live if you want to click that link in my description to watch that video. The next Amex card I would look at would be the American Express Green card. This card is just slightly lower than the Amex Gold card in the amount of value it gives you, and it comes with a 50,000 MR point welcome bonus after you spend $2,000 within the first 6 months of having the card. Plus you'll get that same 20% back on restaurants for the first year of having the card, but only up to $150 of earnings, which means $750 worth of spending. This card's annual fee is $150 in comparison to the $250 with the Amex Gold. So it's a good starter card in the Amex game if this is what you're looking for. It earns 3x back on restaurants, 3x back on transit, 3x on travel, and comes with some good travel benefits as well. Now let's talk about some welcome bonuses on cards that have even higher annual fees, and those are going to be the high tier travel cards. Now I wouldn't be doing one of these videos justice if I didn't mention this card right here, and that would be the American Express Platinum card. This card comes with a really hefty 125,000 MR point welcome offer after you spend $6,000 on the card within the first 6 months. In addition to that, you can also get 10x points on eligible purchases at restaurants worldwide, up to $25,000 to spend during the first 6 months of card membership. So this welcome offer is obviously pretty insane. If you value Amex points at 2 cents per point like we just talked about, then this welcome offer can get you $2,500 worth of free travel. That's one of the highest values I've really ever heard of. I know this card did come with a $150K offer pretty recently, but you can't really complain about $125K. So if you want this card, I would take advantage of it. This card does come with a large $695 annual fee, but to help reduce this card's annual fee, Amex has practically made this card a coupon book, and there are so many credits to keep track of, but I'll scroll through them here just so you can take a look at them if you wanted to see. However, I would just highly recommend going to their website and checking this out for yourself. But if you did max out all of these credits that they offer, you could get $1,600 worth of credits back to you. I just haven't heard of anybody ever actually maxing out all the credits that they give you, so make sure to do your own due diligence before you get this card to see how much value you could get from the credits. Now this card earns 5x back on all flights. It also earns 5x back on prepaid hotels through AmexTravel.com and 1x on all other purchases. This card also comes with access to some of the best lounges out there, like the Centurion Lounge, and it also comes with a ton of different travel insurances that you can read up on as well if you'd like. Now since this card also earns Amex Membership Rewards points, or MR points like I've been calling them, then in combination with the Amex Gold card or the Amex Green card, or both, this card can be used in a very powerful trifecta that could then be getting you a ton of free travel down the line. Now another luxury travel card that has a lower welcome offer right now than it did in the recent past, but still has a really high welcome offer, is the Capital One Venture X card. The welcome bonus on this card right now is 75,000 miles once you spend $4,000 within 3 months of account opening, and I've heard that these points can be valued at about 1.85 cents per point, meaning that this welcome bonus could be redeemed for $1,400 worth of travel if redeemed correctly. Now this card does come with a $395 annual fee, but it also comes with a few travel benefits that are really easy to use, and these help to not only reduce the annual fee, but actually makes this card profitable for you if you use all of the credits. As you can see here, even if you just use this $300 travel credit, plus the 10,000 anniversary miles that they give you every single year for renewing the card, then you're basically going to be getting paid $5 a year to keep this card, and that's without using this $100 global entry or TSA pre-check credit. So this card could become pretty profitable for you, and is a great card to get started with in the luxury travel credit card game, and there's no wonder that this card has been considered one of the hottest credit cards of 2022. Now let's go ahead and move into the next category of cards, which would be hotel cards. So the first card that has to be mentioned this month is going to be the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card. Right now, this card comes with a welcome bonus of 5 free nights, with each night being valued at 50,000 points. So that means that this card is giving you a 250,000 point welcome offer. And to get this welcome offer, you have to spend $5,000 in the first 3 months of having the card. Now this card only has a $95 annual fee, so to have a welcome bonus like this is pretty insane. And with Marriott points being valued at about 0.7 cents per point, this welcome offer is effectively getting you $1,750 worth of free hotel stays. The way this welcome bonus is awarded is with 5 free night certificates, and this provides you with a night worth up to 50,000 points. However, each of these credits can only be used once, so if you booked a room with one of these certificates that was only worth 30,000 points, then you'd lose out on that extra 20,000. So try to get as much value as you can from these certificates, but just so you know, 50,000 points with Marriott does get you into some of their nicer luxury hotels, so this welcome bonus is well worth it. Also, I should note that these credits do have to be used within 12 months of getting them, so just keep that in mind. The way this card earns is going to be 17x on all Marriott Bonvoy hotel purchases, 2x back on all their travel purchases, and 2x back on all other purchases in general. In addition to that, this card comes with 15 Elite Night credits per year, and it gives you automatic Silver Elite status each account anniversary year as a card member. And it also gives you some value in moving towards other statuses with Marriott. Plus it comes with a free night reward every year on your account anniversary, which is valid for a 1-night hotel stay worth up to 35,000 points. It also comes with various other travel related benefits, so go ahead and check those out on their website if you'd like. The second hotel card that I want to mention in this video is the IHG Rewards Premier card. Now right now, this card comes with a 140,000 bonus point offer after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months of having the card. IHG points can be valued at about 0.8 cents per point, meaning that this welcome bonus can give you $1,120 worth of value. This card does come with a $99 annual fee, which is pretty par for the course for all of these hotel cards that we've been talking about. This card earns up to 26x at IHG hotels and resorts, and the way that's broken down is 10x points with this card, 10x comes from being an IHG Rewards member, and 6x points come from the IHG Platinum Elite status, which this card does come with. It also earns 5x on travel, 5x at gas stations, and 5x at dining. And on top of that, it gets 3x on all other purchases. This card also comes with an anniversary free night credit worth up to 40,000 points. And on top of that, if you redeem 3 free nights, you can get the 4th one free. Plus it comes with a ton of other travel benefits as well as some insurances. So if you find yourself traveling with IHG pretty often, this card does provide a ton of value. And on top of that, with that 0.8 cents per point redemption value, that makes IHG's point system pretty valuable in comparison to other hotel chains, meaning that this card could actually be a daily driver for you if you wanted it to be so. Now the third hotel card that needs to be talked about is the Hilton Honors Surpass card. All of the Hilton cards have an elevated welcome bonus right now, but this one has the highest. And right now you can earn 130,000 Hilton Honors bonus points after spending $2,000 on the card within the first 3 months. Plus you can earn $130 worth of statement credits when using this card at Hilton properties in the first year of having this card. However, this offer does expire July 6th, so that's why I wanted to bring this to you now, so you just had it on your radar. Now Hilton points are only valued at 0.5 cents per point, which is one of the lowest for the hotel cards, but that would still make this 130,000 point welcome bonus worth $650. This card also does come with a $95 annual fee, and it earns 12x points on hotels and resorts with Hilton. It earns 6x points on dining, 6x on groceries, 6x on gas, and 3x on everything else. Just remember to cut those multipliers in half whenever you consider how much each point is worth. This card also comes with complimentary gold status with Hilton, which is really valuable. Plus, if you spend $40,000 on this card within a year, you can earn your way to diamond status with Hilton for the next year. It also comes with a free weekend night award after you spend $15,000 on the card within the year, and it gives you 10 complimentary visits to the Priority Pass lounges every single year. So this card is great if you travel with Hilton frequently. And that's really true for all the hotel cards we've talked about. If you do use these chains very often, then it's almost a no-brainer to get one of their cards as long as you can find value in the free nights and everything that they come with. Now let's look at the category of cards on the other side of travel, and that would be airline cards. The first card we're going to talk about, which is the talk of the town right now, is going to be the Delta Reserve card with the new Boeing 747 design. Now this card is coming with a limited time offer of 100,000 bonus miles after you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months of having this card. And again, this offer does expire pretty soon. It expires on August 3rd of 2022. So if you want this really cool card design and this elevated welcome offer, then I would get it before then. Now, as I found online, you can value Sky Miles at 1.3 cents per point, making this card's welcome offer worth $1,300. This card does come with a hefty $550 annual fee, but it has a ton of great benefits that help lower that effective annual fee. But before we talk about those, let's talk about how this card earns. And it really only earns in 2 categories. That would be 3x on all Delta purchases and 1x on everything else. Now, I did just make a video covering all of the benefits of this card if you want to check that out here afterwards. But for the sake of this video, I only want to mention 2 main benefits that come with this card. The first one being the lounge access that comes with it. This card will get you into all Centurion lounges, Delta Sky Clubs, and Escape lounges. But the main perk that it comes with is the annual companion certificate. And basically, this benefit gets you a free round-trip domestic flight in first class, Delta Comfort, or the main cabin every single year upon renewal of your Delta Reserve card. So this alone could obviously justify the annual fee, because just imagine flying first class once a year for free every single year. I mean, that's pretty sweet. I would definitely recommend watching my video that I just posted about this card if you want to learn more about it, especially if you're interested in this really cool card design. And another card that I've been getting a ton of emails about lately would be the Southwest Rapid Rewards Priority card. Now this card comes with a 75,000 point welcome offer after spending $5,000 in the first 3 months of having the card, and this offer ends on July 11th, so make sure to get this card before then if you want it. Southwest has some of the highest point valuations for airlines out there at 1.4 cents per point, which makes this bonus worth $1,050 of value, which obviously isn't bad at all. And this card does come with a $149 annual fee, but it does have some benefits that help effectively lower that. So the way this card earns is 3x on Southwest purchases, 2x on all Rapid Rewards hotel and car rental purchases, 2x on local transit services, 2x on internet, cable, phone services, and select streaming services, and 1x on everything else. It also comes with a 7,500 point anniversary bonus on the card, and it comes with a $75 Southwest annual travel credit. It also comes with a ton of other benefits that you can check out on the website if you'd like, but I think this card could definitely be worth it if you find yourself traveling with Southwest pretty often. And since it does have those higher point valuations than other airlines out there, the welcome bonus on this card and the earning rates makes this card pretty valuable. Now, if you'd like to learn more about the Boeing 747 design on the Delta Reserve card, click on this video here to see if that $550 annual fee is actually going to be worth it for you. But if you're looking for a more general card like we covered earlier in this video, check out this video here where I do a breakdown of the Amex Gold card. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of them every month, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.